Okay, now we're going to talk about the environment object, not the at environment, but the at environment object. And there are two different things. What is it? What is an at environment object, and is it different from the at environment? The at environment, of course, is a built-in variable in SwiftUI that provides a way to access information that is said globally for the app or for a specific view hierarchy. This information can be things like the user's preferred color, scheme, or font size. And I've already demonstrated this in another video, by the way. On the other hand, the at environment object is a tool in SwiftUI that allows you to pass an object down the view hierarchy. Okay, so that it can be accessed by child views. This makes it easy to share data between different parts of your app without having to pass data down through multiple levels of views. While both at environment and at environment object are related to passing data between views in SwiftUI, they serve different purposes. The at environment is used to pass system level information, while the at environment object is used to pass custom data between views. Okay, so I'm about to give you an example. Okay. So now let's go ahead and see the observable object in action, okay? So we have this right here. I'm going to go ahead and let's see what we got. Okay, we have this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a movie app, and what we're going to do is we're going to select movies, right? And we're going to send that information to other views in the, I guess, the view hierarchy, right? So you know that in UI kit, right, you have to use other ways of sending it to it, right? You probably send it through to one of those queues, um that connects the storyboard together. You're probably familiar with that if you've gotten this far and checked out my other videos. Yeah, but right here you can use an environment object or an at environment object, and all of your views have access to custom objects that you created. They can send them or whatever. Look, I'm going to show you. Okay, here we go. I'm right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a state object right here. State, private, okay, private, not provate, private var is movie selector presented. Okay, presented. Okay, equals false, right? We have this, so now body, and I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of all this. Why? Because what I want is a tab view. We haven't used the tab view yet, but we're going to use it now. Okay. So now right here, and I'm going to have two tabs, right? So here's what we're going to do, right? We have, first of all, we don't have any tabs right here. So let's do this. I'm going to create a custom object, right? And this is going to be of type struct, new file, right? And this should be a SwiftUI view. And I'm going to call this movie selector. Again, you guys can, I'm going to upload this to GitHub, and you guys can always stop, fast forward, rewind this video. Okay. movie selector. New selector. Okay. I'm going to take this right here and move this up here. And what I'm going to end up doing is creating an instance, right? So this right here, of course, is our movie selector preview struct. This is not about preview. This is our body, but we don't want this. Okay, we don't want hello world. Okay, I wish this would actually do what I want it to do, right? So what I'm gonna do is go up here. Now this is acting up. I'm gonna say at environment object. So right here, I'm creating this, right? Environment object var, and that's just the wrapper for movie data, right? Data is of type movie data. But we're getting this error. Why? Because there is no such thing as movie data. I have to create that object. Hold on. All right, let's see. All right, hold on for a second. I'm going to create a new file. It's going to be a Swift file, not a SwiftUI file. So I'm going to create a custom object. Again, if you aren't familiar with that, you need to check out some of my other videos. I talk about how to create custom objects and all that good stuff. So we're right here. And foundation, also gonna need to import Swift UI. Okay. Then I'll say class movie data observable object. Okay, at published var. Okay, movie name. That's what it's gonna be. That's what we're changing. A movie name. Okay. This is what we need to track. This is it right here. This is the observable. This is the observable property right here. Movie name. And we already discussed this observable object and published. We discussed this. We did a tutorial. So if you don't know, probably need to go back and watch that. Okay. All right. Okay. God Father. I don't understand why. God. Ugh. I swear, man. So this is good right here. Go back to movie selector, right? And then right here, movie data should, yeah. Well, I was about to get upset actually, right? So go back to movie selector. Okay, movie data. Okay. And let's see, we're gonna say v stack, right? And then okay, there we go. I was wondering when that was gonna go away. Then I'm gonna say text select a movie, SELECT AMOVIE. Select the movie dot font title dot font dot TIG dot title. Okay, button. Jeez. eat this. The Avengers. Avengers self dot movie data and I'm going to separate this one. Right. Dot movie data dot movie name. Dot movie name equals the Avengers. Avengers, and then I should say button. And then we have this Inception. So we have one button that says the Avengers, the other one says Inception with Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay, so Inception itself dot movie data dot movie name equals the Inception. Okay, so that works on this right here. This is our movie selector. Okay, should go into our content view. Right. So now that I'm here in my tab view, not table view, tab view, I just say movie selector, dot tab view, dot tab item, tab item. Okay. So we have film and selector, right? So that's one right here. And then the other movie selector is should or yeah, the other one should be again. Let's see. Ouch. Movie selector. Oh, sorry. Crap. Okay. Movie view. Content view. So I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna say movie. That's movie selector, and then movie view. Movie view. Well, I need to go ahead and create an object for movie view. So let's go ahead and do that, right? So file here, right? And movie view should be of type view. So Swift UI view. Okay. MOVIE movie view. Okay, so now I'm going to actually create another environment object. Environment object property object. Var, right? Movie data, right? Then we'll get rid of all this. Okay, and then I'm gonna say stack, right? V stack actually, V stack. Stack text, right? Sorry. Text movie name. Okay, so let's go over here. Movie name. I'm gonna say movie data dot movie name. Okay, and I'm gonna say, okay, yeah, okay. Okay, whatever. Font. What is the heck is going on? Okay. No. Dot font, dot title. Okay. So I have this movie name. Okay, stop. I mean, my stuff is like really acting up. Button. Okay. Okay. Change movie. Okay. Movie self dot movie data. Self dot movie data dot movie. No, I'll give it that one. Dot movie name equals stop equals the Lion King TD. I don't understand why this is doing this. The Lion. Oh, no, I don't care. Okay. All right, so I just shut down and I opened it back up. So the Lion King, right? Change button, the Lion King. We have this. Everything seems to be working. So now we go back to content view, right? So we did movie selector dot item. We go back here, jump to definition, movie selector. So this is a view that is an item. That's what this is. Okay. And we know, and so let's go back and we made the item. Right? Okay. So now this one is movie view dot tab item. So let's see. Movie view dot tab tab item, right? And I'm gonna say image. What the heck is going on? Oh my God, stop.
Here's what I found.
Oh, I don't care. Hold on. Image, system name, TV, and then we're going to say text and put the text under it, and it is view. Okay. Right, and then we do this, and I'm going to put modify this by doing this dot in environment object movie data. Okay, and this should say, okay, there we go. If I build this, this should say this. Okay. So let me see, boom, where am I? Godfather, there we go. Lion King. You see how it changes this? Avengers, this should change the other one. Change to Avengers. I can change to Inception by doing this. Inception. See? And then I can change this to what? Lion King. So give me a second. So we're going to talk about the tab, adding the tab item real quick. The tab item is a special property in SwiftUI that allows you to customize the appearance of a tab in a tab view. In our example, the movie selector and the movie view, objects are both presented within a tab view, and which is a container which allows us to display multiple views in different tabs. By default, each tab displays the title and corresponding of the view. However, we can customize the appearance of the tabs using the tab item property. To add a tab item to the view, simply add it to the property to the view. You add it as a property to the view, like this. All right, in this case, we're setting a tab item, yeah, just like this. So, yeah, movie selector. And of course, we know that the movie selector object is a view, right? And that's how we get the tab item property. So yeah, that's pretty much it right there. I just had to touch on that. I think maybe I will kind of go in depth with tab bars, but for now, let's just take it on to the next.